Today, I seek vengeance for my one, well, I had all four brand new, but my one tire specifically that had got cut, which was because this fender shredded up my tire. So now I have to cut in there. First, we must check. Found an AC leak in one of my lines. I don't know if it's where metal meets metal, where the bolt's in, or what. I just turned the truck on. This didn't get hot. Oh shit! Damn, these motherfuckers get hot quick. Goddamn, bitch! I barely turned you on. What the fuck? Why the fuck do they get hot so quick, bro? Headers get hot fast as fuck. Anyways, this line right here, right there, where that bolt's at. Let me see, right there, where that, okay, right there. Wait, is it that one? It looks like they Mickey Mouse some stuff. Update on the E-fan that I connected. All this aftermarket harness. Well, it's pretty. It goes factory. Did that. And goes into that. So what I did is I put the ground right here, typically where the bracket would go for this guy, since it didn't have the bracket, whatever. I need to get one and make one because it's touching right here, and I don't know if that's okay. I don't like that. The headers are touching some of my spark wires, or my wires, goddammit, you know what I mean. Spark plug wires, whatever the fuck they are, fucking coil pack wire, motherfucker, I don't know, I'm fucking drawing a blank right now. This needs to get wrapped up for an area, and I notched it a little more for both of these wires to fit, because you need both wires for the ground. Opened it, it's in here, ground wire. And then I repinned in the computer in here. See that hanging out? The pins are in there. I try to get as snug as in there as possible. I actually would like this inside of there. I think it might have came out because I did some, I don't know. Let's see. Anyways. Oh, there we go. Back in there. See, you just hide it in there. Cool. It's in there. Hiding. That's where you do the pin work at. And yeah, it goes to the fans right here. Boom. But it is running good so far. I took it on little decent drive. Used to be running really good. So that's good, you know? And this little bit giving me a hard time still. I lost a clamp right there. Let's see. There we go. Just let it in, buddy. Just let it in. Just let them in. Let it in that big old hole you got. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing great. I am. I'm trying to hang in there. You know how it goes. Everything seems okay so far. Another question I have for you guys in the comments, right? Is I know it's not okay in theory, but see that sleeve on the header? I don't know if it's just, if I could just turn it, because the other ones look turned the other way. Oh yeah. Ah! Okay. So, wow. I fixed a problem right on fucking TV or fucking YouTube. This one though seems to be touching the header. Right. That's good. That one needs to shift that way. Anyways, this one right here is one I really wanted to ask about. That one right there, see how it's kind of touching? You know what I mean? Is that okay? Underwells, because that shredded my brand new tire, and that fucking sucks. That tire's only $60, but the tires that I do have, these ones, is called Sports Start or something like that. I'm trying to back out, sorry, I didn't realize it was like that. These hook, man. for the power that I got. They hook pretty well in my opinion. So I'm debating keeping these on. Let me know down in the comments if you think I should keep these on or the 20s that I had showed the last video. Locked up, they won't let me out. What my rear end had did to my rear fender well did to my for all you new ones here, new people here, ate the fuck out of it. Let's see if I can show you better. Look at that shit, motherfucker. I didn't need a haircut, bruh. Look at that. Boom. Drove like that 40 minutes away. Look at that. Ate my shit up. That's from the bouncing in the back. Boom. Just shredding every part. Boom, boom, boom. If you are in Vegas area, right, I'll do $50 a pop. Or we can make a deal for all three. Okay? Got the stems on it. Blah. If you're in Vegas, okay? $50 a pop. Or if you buy all of them, $30 a pop. Or just give me 90 if you want to be nice. Just kidding. Well, I mean 100. 90 was 30. Yeah, wait. Okay. Yeah. All right. So all three, $90. Las Vegas area. Gotcha. To see the moment of truth. If I can get it on there, I'll probably have to take off the extension. I just don't want to burn my hands on the fucking exhaust. I get it leaking from. I know it's this hose. Oh, you can feel it. Maybe it's that one. All right. Well, that problem feels like it's gonna take a little longer than just stripped. It feels separated right here on the inside. See where my fingers out of the shadow down there? It feels separated. It doesn't feel flush all the way around. We'll leave that alone. I'll do that when I got time. Like, I mean, I do have time, but you get what I'm saying. I just probably don't want to do it right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the fenders though, for sure. Right. It is time for a vengeance. I have an extension cord so long. You would want to say, like my penis. The murder weapon is ready. I think this is more than enough space to get in here and cut this like an anchovy. I didn't know we cut anchovies, but today we do. The one who ruined my tire. Well, it was on the other side, but we're gonna get this one too. Fire purposes, have some water, and that looks a little loose, but let's see right now. Pretty sure it's not supposed to be doing that. Probably gonna tighten it some more. Fuck that. I might just see you guys after I finish cutting it. Hopefully it shouldn't be long. I'm doing since it's kind of like hectic trying to cut that part out that way, like straight across. What I'm gonna do is make like I've seen before on like JDMs and stuff like that. I'm just gonna make line cuts through that part of the fender and then hit them up and have them tuck. If anything too, I could do that and just cut them off one by one. See, so I'm just gonna see I'm making notches and just hit them up in there. See if that works, if it looks good. If not, then I'll take out the fucking wheel and just cut the notches out, I guess. I've notched it and hidden it flat. So just need to come, have that side meet that side. I guess technically I'm almost done, as long as it's out of the way enough. It's pretty flat, so as long as it don't stick out, it should be fine. It's pretty hammered in and rounded off. Now I just gotta primer it. This should be enough, hopefully. You gotta do it on both sides. You know, put the wheel back on. Let's see if it hits. What the heck? Go ahead. Come this way. Turn around. Dude, that's cool. Awesome. You go to 7-Eleven? Come on, Papa. Time for the other side. The other side feels like it was like kind of hidden a little bit already, but that could have been when I tried to roll it, and it rolled in a little bit. But if you can see, it's still finding a way to rub a little bit. Notches real quick and hit this part in, and I should be good. The other side has 2 finger space now, like this, like that, and then this side only has a 1 finger width. So hopefully this changes everything for the tires. Oh, and then he cut it up there. He only cut it on one side. The fuck? Well, hopefully that has nothing to do with it. It looks like it used. Hopefully that's not the case right now. I'm gonna have to check that somehow. All right, so what I did is there's holes through every part. Like that was a hole, that was a hole.
You can tell these are all holes for the fender wells, and all I do is just cut them, so those will be the notches to hit in. So that way my fender don't get hit no more. Do I need to cut one more? Oh yeah, this one. I need to cut that one. One more. Oh, there's 2 more, but
I think that's good enough. Looks like shit, but at least I can ride my truck, and people won't be able to tell from the outside. Let's see if you can tell from the outside. You can tell it's like where the hammer missed and got fucking some notches. It's all good, but when I put it on, it should be fine. So it does look like shit, but at least I won't be messing up my tires. Painted it, blah blah blah. On the outside, it's like whatever. It's pushed out, but it needs to be. I can't do anything about it. The reason why I chose to do this is because the guy who did the lowering left me no choice. I'd have to switch everything in the back to get it right. So I'm just making what I have work right now, so that way I could drive. And just like that, 2 to 3 fingers.
yeah, buddy. Yep, get it done. Now we drive.
All right, as you can see, it looks like I went to war because I ended up getting a bigger hammer and going at it with it. It kind of bezeled the fender, but I don't really care too much because the bed's already messed up. It's not like I can't fix that stuff either, you know. I'm tired of it ruining my tires, because who wouldn't be tired of it ruining their tires? So I was able to get that out of the way. No, I don't have a roller. I don't have a roller or anything to do that. Nor am I going to buy one, stuff like that. I'm not going to end up buying one, because for what, really? You know, I could buy it and resell it. There's all the things you guys could say. At the end of the day, the thing's already chopped up as is. I'll probably do little things. It's not like I can't hide it with fender flares if I end up wanting to, or cutting that bezeled part off that I messed up and adding fenders if I go on a wider stance. There's lots of things I can do. Right now I just really needed that out of the way, because if I leave it like that, my truck is, you know, all that work is for what? You know, I can't drive it if stuff like that's going to be in the way, you know, especially fenders. So I was able to hit that out of with the hammer. Yeah, I could have did it with the roller. I'm positive. I've done stuff like that before. It sits kind of weird, so it is kind of hard to put things in there and do it. I've tried it like with 2 or 3 different things, and it rolls it out barely enough. But then when I put my 22s back on, which I don't like the 22s, I want to switch to 20s. I found out, like I said in the last video, that I could put 20s. I probably put 20s and stuff like that, fatter tires. But like I said, there's so many other things I could do to get rid of that. You know, I could chop it off like an inch up, you know, over that, take off that bezel part, be smooth, sand it down, put fender flares, you know what I mean, stuff like that. There's lots of things I could do. I'd much rather find another bed, but I can't. I'm kind of stuck because of the way he did the suspension. Like when I asked the guy when he did my drive line and my gears and stuff like that, I had told him to take out the block, and he's like, oh, I can't because the way they did the kit, or the kit that they have, it doesn't allow, you know, that to be taken out because they took part of the leaf out, and I would have to do all this work, you know, more than I would like to get it to stand up taller. Eventually I will, when I have money like that to throw at it, but right now, you know, this truck, right, my last one, this one's more performance based because it actually has horsepower, it's tuned, all this good stuff, has a 2-piece drive line, has 411 gears, 5.3, has some stuff done to it. What it has done to it exactly, I gotta find out. I don't know. You can tell it has like a ghost cam tune in it too. That's for sure. It doesn't have a rev limiter, like as far as like I have it in my head but I'm forgetting. It doesn't, like, you know how when you top out, your car goes like it slows down. Well, this one I don't do it. I know there's a name for it, I'm just forgetting. Stuff like that, catless tune, all this other stuff. It has a tune in it for sure. So I don't know if it's a basic all around tune from like maybe HP tuners is what it sounds like, and they added like a ghost cam or something, or what. It has long tube headers, all this stuff. It's more performance based, so I'm not really worried about the fender stuff too much right now. Eventually I'll fix all that body stuff and whatever. Like I said, there's multiple things I could do to it. Right now I would just like to be able to drive it. That's my goal. When I got it, I was upset that I couldn't because the transmission head was going out and all this other stuff, and the gears were welded and it would sound like shit, and I was hopping. I know people are like, oh, hop's not a big deal. Bro, yes it is. It is. It definitely is, especially when you want your car to drive anywhere you want it to. All that other stuff. So all those people who say, oh, it doesn't matter that it's welded and it hops and blah, blah, yes it does, bro. Yes it does. Yes it does, for sure it does. Because even if you weld it, that's fine. If I I have 411 gears in it, my gears are still going to offer me more power than your welded gears are, and plus you risk damaging the whole thing, and then when you have to take it out, you have to chop your axles to even get the gears out, and all this other stuff in that tight spot in the housing, and hopefully don't mess up the housing, and blah blah blah. There's just a lot that goes into it that people don't pay attention to. But anyways, yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I really love when you guys comment. It's cool to see the interactions. It's cool to see who it's reaching and how you guys feel about it. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Subscribers are going up. We're about to go to 200, which is amazing to me because who the hell wants to even watch me in the first place? I'm just a tatted face dad, that's it, you know what I mean? Building trucks, or not building, you know, there's people that build a lot more than me, but I'm in tune with my trucks and I work on them and all this bullshit. So yeah guys, until next time, all subscribers, if you're new to this channel, new to this video, or new to this channel actually, I'd appreciate it if you guys subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.